Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe and this is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Happy Friday to everyone. And this is episode 115 of the Level Up program, day number 30 of the Purple Belt. If you're just joining in the Level Up program and you've not been here yet, this is all about learning how to shoot the dice and practice our betting so we become more shooter proficient and more profitable. If you're playing along with Crapsee, the code for Crapsee is U8F9R8. So we're going to go with a 4-2-4-5 dice set as we normally do. And good morning, Frida from All Is Well 714. And we're going to start off with a $15 pass line, $20 pass line, $3 craps check. And we're going to go 5-5-5 on that ATS. So let's call that all bet set here in just 1 second. Give a couple seconds more for people to get in and get joined in. So today is Friday. It's the weekend of Memorial Weekend, where we celebrate our military personnel. So I do thank everybody who has served in the armed forces and has served us and helped kept us safe for all of these years. So let's call this all bet set, guys, and let's get started. So we're going to try to hit that landing zone today. We're going to work on our posture, finger positioning on the dice. And we got dice out. And we're going to start off with a 2-4-6, easy 6, 2x4. So yesterday was not a great day. We started off with like a 12 roller, and then we had about 4 or 5 shooters that were 4 rolls or less. And then we finished off with a 14 shooter. We got iced by one of the people chatting, Nemo, thank you very much. But hey, it's all good. We're all having fun. And we're going to go to the we're going to go 140 across. So that's going to be 35 on that 5 and 9, 30 on the 8. We're going to go 20 on that 4 and 10. And then we're going to go $15 pass line odds. We're going to call it all bet set and dice out. Now when felt comfortable coming out, we got a 1-3-4 Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. So 4 will be the point hit. That's our first box number for the shooter as far as paying out. So we're going to go to $25 on that 5 and 10. And we're going to go with the 4-2-4-5 dice set. And we have all bets set here. We have 4 people on Crapsee playing along so far. Hopefully more people will join as we continue along on our 1-hour shooting journey. Hit the mixing bowl, but we got a 6-4-10, Waylon's best friend, way in the end, Daddy Joe. So let's see where that brings us with our bets, because that might bring us up enough to, it will not. So we're going to need to take at least one more box hit here in order to get up to the level that we need to be. So we're going to go to $50 on that 4 and 10. We're going to go to $35 on the 4 and 10, pardon me. And we're going to call the 4-2-4-5. And all bets set. Okay, dice out. So hopefully today is a lot better of a shooting day than yesterday was. We actually lost about $500 yesterday because of the short rolls that we had. And we have a 5-1 mixer. Chris from Sideshow Gamble. So that'll be our third box hit. So that should be enough. Actually, no, guys, we're looking for a new point here, I believe. So I am mistaken. I apologize here. No, it wasn't. We already have a point of 6. What's going on with my Crapsee? Oh, so that was point made. Okay, never mind. So we have enough, guys. We're going to go to $22 on our pass line bet. So we made our point on that last shot. I'm a little flustered right now trying to figure out what was going on. So we got $22 pass line bet. We have a $4 craps check. We're going to go with that 4-2, 4-5. And we're going to be looking for a new point. So let's go all bets set. We have 7 people in Crapsee right now, 5 people watching on YouTube. That left die landed and stuck. The right one went into the back wall, went off the axis. We have a 2, 6, 8. So our new point will be 8. Easy 8. So we're going to bring our bets down now. And let's see where we're at for money brought in. So we have $119 brought in, so we're a little bit short of what our 130 goal is. So let's do this one. So let's go with 66 inside. And let's go with a $15 field bet. So our goal here is to hopefully hit that field bet so we can pick up the 4 and 10 for a little bit cheaper. So we have $119 brought back in. We have $100 on the table right now. And we're going to go with that 4-2, 4-5. And all that's set. Good morning, SJ. Good morning, Roger. Welcome to Level Up on a Friday morning. I do appreciate all of you regular folks coming in and supporting me along this journey. And we've got a 617 out. So we got to our break-even point. And I got an embarrassing situation right here. My table's in the basement, and I have a basement bug crawling across my table. Ooh, that's disgusting. So we'll pick it off, and let's call it a 617. I guess it takes all different types of things going on a live stream. So we get back to break even, guys. We made actually $19 on that shooter. So that was better than we did yesterday as far as profitability starting. We had a 6 roller to start off with 11 roll quality points. So again, $20 pass line bet, $3 craps check, and 555 on an ATS. For 2, 4, 5, and we're going to call that all bet set. Again, we hit that mixing bowl, and we ended up with a 2-2 heart 4 ballerina. So that'll be our new point. That is a double pitch. So hopefully that does not continue, because the double pitch is one of the bad numbers that, one bad situations that will bring up one of those bad numbers. And we're going to go with the 150 across bet level now. So that's 35 on that 5 and 9. 30 on the 6 and 8. We're going to go 20 on that 10. And we are not going to do pass line odds this time. Good morning, Jeff. So we got all bets set. We have 10 people watching on YouTube right now, and we've got 7 people in Crapsee. Far cry from Jeff's normal 30 to 40 people watching. But we're working on it. And dice out. And we have a 2, 4, 6, 2x4. Easy 6. So that one was really weird, and I'm guessing my wrist was twisted a little bit because it landed right here, and it went immediately right around to the right-hand side. So that means that when I released the dice, my hand was tilted to the left a little bit. And the left side of those dice caught in or caught on the layout, and it just dug in and just spun right around the side of the table. We're going to go to $42 on that 6 and 8. So that'll be our first inside sister press. So our first 3 box hits are always sister presses at the current moment. And then once we get to that 3rd box hit, it will come back down to a lower level. So we're going to go all bets set here and dice out. And we have a 5-6 mid-bow-yo. Chiro in the house. And hopefully Chiro is listening in to us on his way to work. Good morning, Marble Fork. 58 was the peak of Jeff's show last night with John throwing on the D8 table, which is the last episode he's having for this season. His D8 should be picking up in late summer, early fall sometime, he said, for his new show. So if you guys haven't checked it out, it's actually pretty cool. Jeff does some rollouts, usually has a guest shooter on, and he gives away a lot of Mid-Atlantic Craps swag and different gift cards. So we have, we threw an 11 that does nothing for our bets. That does help with the ATS. We're going to go all bets set. We're going to keep it the same and dice out. And we have a 415 horse and buggy. That should be, I believe, our 2nd box hit. Let me check that once. That is our 2nd box hit for this shooter. So we're going to go up to $60 on that 5. So we're just going to drop in a quarter on it, and that'll bring it up to $60. We're looking for box hit number 3 so we can regress back down. Good morning, Craig. And bam, awesome. The crew is showing up. All bets set and dice out. And we have a 134 Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. So that should be our point, and it is. So that worked out nice because that was our 3rd box hit as well. So we should be up to the level that we need to be. So we can regress once a new point is set. Actually, we're going to be a couple dollars short, but we still are going to regress after the come out here. And we're going to go $22 on that pass line bet. We're going to go $4 on a craps check. And our ATS is still in effect, 4245. So I know I asked this question the other day, but what is everybody's agenda this weekend? It's going to be Memorial Weekend. We are celebrating our military forces and all the hard work that they've done over the years and all the people that have protected us for our lives. But what's your plans for the weekend? I'm going to be actually taking a trip down to Iowa, Dubuque, Iowa. And if anybody's going to be in that area this weekend, Saturday night, Sunday night, let me know. I would be happy to meet up with them at one of the 2 casinos that are in Dubuque. BJC, Big Joe Crew. Ah, So that's going to be my fan base name, the BJC. I can't even say that correct there, Craig. Big Joe Crew. So we have all bets set here, and we're going to go dice out, looking for a new point. And we have a 4-2-6. 6 will be our new point. So let's see where we're at here with our bets. We're going to bring all of our bets down for the current moment to get a final total of what we have. Oops. So we have $97 brought back. Let's go 66 inside again. That's going to be putting bets on the 5, 8, and 9. 6 is covered on the point. And let's go $15 field bet. So that way we're into the shooter for only $3. We have $97 brought back, $100 on the table. And again, our goal is to get at least one field hit here so we can actually pick up the 4 and 10 for cheap. So all bets set. Dice split apart a little bit when you left my fingers, guys, and we have that double pitch, unfortunately, 3-4-7, 4-3-7. So there's the 7 out. So we got back almost all of our money on that shooter. Again, this is the second shooter that's been very low rolls, 7 long. So we're at that average mark. We definitely want to see it to go a little bit higher. We're gonna stick with that 4-2, 4-5, and before today, guys, we had 250 documented throws on this dice set, so we'll be over 300 throws hopefully by the end of today's session with the 4-2, 4-5. I've had some ups and downs with this dice set. I really do like the dice set. So we're going to try to keep on going and try to figure out the little ins and outs regarding and around it. But we have 555 in the ATS, $3 craps track, $20 pass line bet, all bets set. Coming out looking for a new point, shooter number 3. So since these rolls, we have a 639, by the way, for our new point come out. That is a common dice result for this dice set. That is 1 dice off axis. But since we've been getting these shorter rolls yesterday and today so far, I'm going to really start on each shot now, really breaking down the mechanics in my mind so that way I know that we're trying to eliminate any little possibility of problems that'll cause the short rolls. So 4-2-4-5, we're going to go with 135 across bet level. It's going to be 35 on the 5, 30 on the 6 and 8, 20 on the 4 and 10. And we're going to go with $15 pass line odds. So we're going to call that all bets set. Good morning, George. So we're going to bring the dice in tight, make sure we have a proper grip. We're going to make sure that the dice are square. Fingers are barely touching the layout. I'm pulling in tight, posture straight, and we're hitting the landing zone. And we have a 314 Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. So a little bit high energy for that one, a little bit more higher than what I'm normally used to. But we're going to go to $25 on that 5 and 10. And we're going to stick with the 4-2, 4-5. And again, remember everyone, my goal is to get 720 documented throws on each of the dice sets that we're doing so we can do the ins and outs. Now that last dice set before this 4-2, 4-5, I think it was the 3-5, 5-3, we pulled it short, guys, because we were not very successful with it. I was not really happy with it, and I did not like the results. We switched this one, and it was an immediate 180-degree difference. We're going to call that all bets set. And again, dice out, work on the grip, work on the posture, make sure everything's square. And we're going to work on releasing so we hit the landing zone. Dice split apart a little bit in midair, but we have a 3, 6, 9. Again, one dice off axis, which does not matter with this dice set. This dice set is very forgiving with that one dice off axis. So that was our point, by the way. So we hit our point. So we're going to go to $22 on the pass line, $4 on that craps check. And again, 4-2, 4-5, we're going to be coming out looking for a new point. And we're going to call that all bets set. We currently have 7 people on Crapsee, 13 people watching along. And still waiting to see what everybody's going to be doing on Memorial Weekend. What are your special plans? Dice out. Dice kissed when they landed, but we have a double degen, hard 6. Everybody likes a little bit of degen. So, hard 6. So that's going to be our new point to 6. We're going to take that $30 off that 6. We're going to put 35 on the 9. And I am not going to be picking up any pass line odds. So we're just going to leave the pass line the way it is. Again, 4-2, 4-5. We didn't throw any hard 6s yesterday. No double degens yesterday. So that's going to be a first for today again. A couple of days we threw a bunch of them. And we got all bets set. Dice out. So work on the grip. Work on making sure that the dice are square before we start our throw. Pull in tight to the table. Landing zone, and bam. We have a 4, 6, 10. Waylon's best friend way in the end, Daddy Joe. It's the second one of those that I think we've thrown today. It is. So we already pressed that up once. We're going to press it up again. We're going to go to $35 on the 4 and 10. And actually, guys, we brought back enough money now to actually bring our bets down. So let's do that one. So let's bring our bets down. We're going to go across with our bets right now. So that's going to be 15 on the 4 and 10. We got 15 on the 5 and 9, 18 on that 8. Let's bring the 5 and 9 up to $20 each. So that way we have $123 brought back. We have $125 on the table. So we're only into the shooter for $2 now. So we got 4-2, 4-5. It's a pretty good situation to be in. We're only 5 rolls, which is roll number 6 for the shooter. Good morning, nuts and bolts. Happy Friday and happy Memorial Day weekend. 4-2, 4-5. And dice out. Dang it, guys. We just can't get anywhere. Double pitch. 4-3. So we, just like yesterday, we get to that break-even point with our betting, and we throw the dang 7. So we will break through this one of these times. I have all the faith. Good morning, D8. Durso, $20 on that pass line bet. $3 craps check. 555 on the ATS. Yesterday we came close on one of our shooters hitting the ATS. The day before we hit the small, and the day before that we hit the all. And we almost hit the all twice that day. So That day was definitely a hot day. The day before, or day after that was mediocre. Yesterday was not so good. And today we're having nothing but average rolls to start off with. I believe George is 6 hours away from us. So he must be at about 2:30 in the afternoon, I would assume. Okay, we have all bets set. And dice out. And we have a 5-3-8, easy 8. I like the energy in that dice. I like where they landed, the landing zone, and as they came off the back wall. So that was a really nice one. That is a single pitch, which is not a problem with this dice set because there is no 7 that comes out in that single pitch. So 5-3-8. And that's going to allow us to go to 140 across. That's $35 on that 5 and 9, 20 on that 4 and 10, 30 on the 6. We're going to pick up $15 in pass line odds. So was I accurate in the timing there, George? What? 2:30? And we got all bets set here, guys. And dice out. And we have a 5-1 mixer. Chris from Central Gamble again. That one, the dice came in a little bit hot, but they didn't really bounce off too far. They had a little bit of action off the back wall, though. He twisted a little bit. 8 hours ahead of West Coast time, so that would be 6 hours ahead of Central time, which I'm at. So we had 6 on that one, so we're going to go up to $42 on that 6. Four two, 4-5. And I'll bet sucked. We're up to 16 people now watching on YouTube. Thank you, everyone, for joining along so far today. It is a happy Friday. And we have a 2-5-7, guys, which is a primary 7. So that is a primary hit with this dice set. And that is one of the unfortunate, if we throw the dice the way we want them to be thrown, that is an unfortunate result. So another short roll here, guys. That one only made it 3 this time. Oh my God. So one of these are going to break open. I know that the last 2 days, as soon as Uncle Hoku showed up, we actually had some decent rolls. It must be that tea leaf power that he brings. $20 on the pass line bet, $3 craps check, 555 on the ATS. And let's get her done. Oh, that's it. Nuts and bolts is heading for Vegas on Sunday. Make sure that you report back. Let us know how you're doing. Good luck on everything. Jason. That left just a little bit early, and we have a 4-4 hard 8, and that 4-4 is another primary hit. So the dice have been on axis for the last 2 throws. So 0.8 will be our point. That's going to also go to 140 across bet level. It's 35 and a 5, 35 and a 9, 20 and a 4 and 10. And 30 on that 6. We're going to pick up $15 in pass line odds. 4, 2, 4, 5. And all but set. And we have a 6-5 mid-mo yo. Shiro is back. So that's going to help us with the ATS bet. Does nothing for our box number numbers. We have not come close to either side to tall or small so far today. But I am bound and determined to change that. 4, 2, 4, 5, and we're going to call that all bets set. Uncle Hoku just joined into Crapsee, so that means that we should be turning our dice rolls around and making them nice and long. Tea leaf power. And that one, the dice bounced off the back wall, came back a little distance, but we have a 3, 5, 8, easy 8, and that is a single pitch. That was our point, by the way. So that is awesome. Nice hit. So we're going to go to $22 on the pass line bet, $4 on that craps check, and we're going to be looking for a new point. This is shooter number 4. 4, 2, 4, 5 is our dice set. And this is going to be roll number 4 for this shooter. We'll go all bet set and dice out. We've got 19 people following along on YouTube at the current moment, and we have got 8 people playing Crapsee. If you guys are finding value in these videos, if you like the stuff that we're doing on here, make sure you give me that thumbs up. If you've not said hi in the chat yet, make sure that you drop a hi to everybody. We have a 6, 4, 10 Wayward's best friend on the end. That'll be our new point. And if you've not subscribed yet, please consider doing so. Every little bit of help that you guys can give me will greatly improve my chances of being seen to other people. 4, 2, 4, 5. We had the 10 on that last roll. So we're going to go take that $20 off the 10. We're going to go to $30 on that 8. And we will make that all bets set with that. Good morning, Mike. And dice out. And again, those dice hit and they bounce immediately to the right, so that means I left it go. That is a leaner, guys, by the way. It should come down on a 2. Come on down here on what I think is going to come down. Come on. There we go. Got it on the 2. So it's a 2, 2 hard 4. It's difficult when you're on video, and I can't really bring the camera over there, guys, to show you that it was a 2. So we just hope that it comes down to what we think it is. So that was a double pitch, and that's one thing we don't want to see here. We're going to bring that 4 and 10 up, just the 4 up to $25, and we're going to call that all bets set with that. So we've brought back $70 so far. We have $192 on the table. So hopefully with this, it will be a box hit here, and then we can hopefully regress. So all bets set. And we have an ace deuce Alfredo sauce. That's the first ace deuce for the day, I believe. It is. And all we need is that 9 and the 12 for the tall. We need quite a few numbers for the small. This is going to be roll number 7 for this shooter, 4, 2, 4, 5. And that 3 does nothing, 4 bets other than the ATS. We're going to call that all bet set right there. And we're going to go with dice out. Dice split apart again a little bit as they left my fingers. They both landed. They came up and they landed up tight against the back wall. We have a 1-4-5 horse and buggy. So that is a nice dice roll. That is 1 dice off axis though. So those of you who don't follow Big AZ, he's going to be doing his across the country tour starting, I think, in the next day or two here, or within the next week at least. And before we go any further, I'm going to go up to $60 on that 5. Actually, no, we're going to bring our bets down, and we're going to go with that 96 across bet level. And that's going to be $20 on the 5 and 9, 18 on the 6 and 8, 4 or 15 on that 4. So we have $128 on the table. We have $119 brought back. So we're going to go for 1 hit as a collect. But you know, Big AZ is going to be doing his across the United States tour pretty soon. He's going to be in the Chicagoland area, I know, on June 1st, which is this next week Saturday, I think it is. So might be going down to Chicago to meet up with him. I'm going to see timing wise how that's going to work and see who else is going to be down there. But I've never met Big AZ in person. I would like to do that once. That'd be kind of neat. So 4, 2, 4, 5, all bets set. And we have the hard 10 Old Bay Bushel 5-5. So, and that is also another double pitch. Again, I don't like seeing that double pitch results, although the Old Bay Bushel, I don't mind saying. June 1st is that's a Friday. I'll have to check. I think it's June 1st that he'll be down in Chicagoland area. So if it is a Friday, that is on my schedule to go down there. That was our point, by the way. So we're going to be looking for a new point. We're going to go now up to $40 for our pass line bet, and we're going to go with a $6 craps check. Yeah, 4, 2, 4, 5. And we got all bets set. Here we go. Dice out. Looking for the 2, 6, 9, and 12. And the dice hit and they split apart, but we have a 6-5 mid-yo. So that is a pass line winner, come out winner, which is why we have that craps or the pass line will actually cover that. So that'll cover the craps check that we have. And we're actually going to make a little bit of money off of that. So that'll put us in that profit zone now. We're going to go back up on a $6 craps check. So we have $175 brought back. We have $152 on the table at the current moment. 4, 2, 4, 5. And we're going to call that all bets set. Still looking for a point. Now the right die left earlier this time. If you guys saw that, the right one hit first and then the left one came in right after it. But we got a 3-6-9 center field 9. 3-6 and a 6-3 are commonly thrown numbers with this dice set. At least for me it is. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the $20 off the 9. We're going to put $15 on the 10. And we're going to call that all bets set. So we're looking for midnight for the tall. For the small, we're looking for the 2 and the 6. 4, 2, 4, 5. So if June 1st is a Thursday, then it must be June 3rd. I'm almost positive it's a Saturday that he wants to meet up. I have to check the dates. I have them written up by my computer in my den. So we have a 4, 6, 10. Waylon's best friend on the end. Daddy Joe. So that's going to allow us to bring our 4 and 10 up to $25 each. Alfredo went live last night. He had a Talking Craps show, and then he did a Crapsee show a little bit later, which I did not watch. Big AZ had a rollout last night. I believe Craig went live yesterday. George went live like normal. So Jeff went with his D8 table last night, which was the last one of the season. He had John from Pro Craps Casino Game TV as his guest shooter. And John actually had a couple of decent rolls there. And guys, we got the midnight. Wow. That is totally awesome. And that should light up that side green. So we hit the tall. That is awesome. So that is both dice off axis, by the way, and that one we have to be careful with because there is a big red that does come out on that one dice off axis there. So that is awesome. We hit that. That was a nice hit. We're going to keep our bets the same right now. So we're going to go 4, 2, 4, 5. And this is a point where I would consider right now because we have to hit the 2 and the 6. I would consider maybe laying a number here, but let's go 1 or 2 more shots and see what happens. We'll go all bet set and dice out. And we have an ace deuce, Alfredo sauce. 1, 2, 3. That does nothing for us. 4, 2, 4, 6. And we'll go all bet set. It's amazing how the 6 has been eluding me. For 1 or 2 days in a row, that's all I was throwing the 6s. There are a lot of them. But they've been eluding me for this ATS bet. Again, we hit that darn mixing bowl. But guys, hey, we got magic aces. Wow. So all we need to do is pick up that 6. We are getting very close to hitting it all again. That would be an amazing feat. That would have been twice. If we can get that 6 now, that'll be twice this week we hit the ATS on our Level Up program. And that is all recorded live. So that is awesome sauce. Again, that does nothing for our bets, but that does help with the ATS. It also does pad the horns and field number statistics. So let's look for a 5-1 mixer or a 4-2-6. We'll go all bets set here and dice out. Darn it, I should have laid a number, guys. We have a double dice off axis 1, 6, 7. Oh, we were so close. So close to hitting that all. But that was a much better roll than we have been having. That was a 15 roller. and we actually profited $190 on that shooter. So we got a little bit of our money back that we lost yesterday. We have about 15 minutes left for the shooting for today. So let's go at least one more shooter here. And again, $20 pass line bet, $3 craps check, 555 on that ATS. And let's go all bets set and dice out. And we have a come out 7-3-4-7. That is a primary 7. So that 3-4, actually 2-5, that's a double pitch. I'm sorry. So that is a double pitch on a come out. So that is a pass line winner. We're going to have to bring that craps check up again to $3, and we'll have to bring that 555 up on the ATS again. And 4-2, 4-5. And we're going to go with all bets set. Dice landed, they kissed. They actually landed tight up against each other, kissed and split right apart. But we have a 5-4-9 center field 9. So 9 will be our new point. And we're going to go with that 135 crossed, 135 across bet level. That's going to be $35 on the 5, 30 on the 6 and 8, 20 on the 4 and 10. And then we're going to add in $15 in pass line odds. We have a 4-2, 4-5 for the dice set. All bets set. So on Memorial Day, who is one person that has been in the military, or two people that have been in the military that have been close to you that you will be celebrating on that day? I have my brother who served in the original Gulf War, 549, so we hit our point right away. And I have my girlfriend's son who just got completed his 4-year commitment with the Marine Corps. So those are the two people that will be top of my mind Memorial Day. I have got a ton of friends that actually were in the military and actually are retired from the military right now. We're going to go $22 on that pass line, $4 craps check. And we're looking for a new point, 4-2, 4-5. And I'll bet set. Looks like as soon as we hit that ATS hit and then the 7-0, looks like a bunch of people dropped off on YouTube. They saw what they wanted to see. We have dice out. Whoa, that left one hit and it bounced way up. That would have been off the table on a normal table. But we have a 2-5-7, and that is a primary hit. How that stayed primary, I have no clue. So that was a fast 7 out. That sucks. Actually, no, that was a come out winner. I forgot, guys. That was a come out. So that was a come out winner. That's awesome. I got lucky. 4-2, 4-5. Again, we're going to go with the $22 pass line, but we're going to the $4 craps check. We're going to put the ATS back up for 5-5-5. So we got lucky on that one. At least I did. And we're going to go all bet set. Dice up. I don't know why that one landed and flew up so high like it did. I don't know if it landed really close to the wall. That's something I'll have to watch back on video to see. And we have a 4-2-6, 2 by 4. So 6 will be our new point. And we're going to take that $30 off the 6. We're going to put $35 onto the 9. And that's all we're going to do for our bets. 4-2, 4-5. And we got our bets set. And we have an ace deuce Alfredo sauce. Again, that helps with that ATS bet. There's nothing for our regular bets. So we're going to actually do this one really fast. 4-2, 4-5. And all bets set. Hold that one a little bit, but we have a 1-4-5 horse and buggy. So it's going to allow us to press our 5 up to $60. Just dropping a quarter on it. 4-2, 4-5. And we've got all bets set. It's going to be shooter, our roll number 8 for the shooter. We are 44 rolls in, so this is roll number 45 overall. And we have a 2-3-5, so back on that 5. Amazing. That's going to be a nice little hit for us. So we're going to be able to come down now. We're going to regress our bets. And we're going to go to that 96 across bet level. $20 on the 9 and 5, 15 on the 4 and 10. We got 18 on the 8. 4-2, 4-5. And bet set. Here we go. The dice landed on top of each other and kissed again. But we have magic aces. 1-1-2. So that is one of the things that does scare me when that goes down, where the dice stay really super tight together and they land and knock each other out. They'll land and knock each other out, or one will land and the other one will come down on top of it. And that usually adds a lot of randomness to that second dice, the one that's on top and rolls off. We have 4-2, 4-5. That Magic Aces helps with the ATS. All we need is the 3-1-4 Big Joe, the 2-2, in order to hit that small. So we've got all bets set here, and let's see if we can pull it off. We'll hit the ATS, one side of the ATS at least twice today. It would be kind of neat. So let's hope for a 3-1-4 or a 2-2. And we don't have it. We have a 3-6-9 though, center field 9. So that's going to allow us to go to $35 on that 5 and the 9. And what I'm going to do is, I know this is kind of questionable because I only have $5 on that small. Let's put $50 lay for, just in case. $50 lay for that. We will bring back a little bit of money should we not hit it, but we'll still make money if we do hit it. So we have 4, 2, 4, 5. And we're going to go all bet set. And we have a 6, 5 mid-wheel yo. 6, 5, 11. So that's going to be one number closer to that tall. 4, 2, 4, 5. This is going to be roll number 12 for this shooter. So we finally started warming up here. We had 4 not so good shooters. We're going to finish it off with some really good shooting. 4, all bet set, 4, 2, 4, 5 for the dice set. Wow, that's another one, guys, where we hit the dice almost one on top of each other and they took off on us. But look what we got. We have a 3, 1, 4. Big Joe from Crapsee Journey. And watch that board light green on one half of it. So we hit that small. That's awesome. We hit the tall earlier. We hit the small now. We had a lay bet on the 4, so we didn't make as much as we should have, but we still brought back a good chunk of money. We're going to go to a quarter on the 4 and on the 10. So that's a nice little hit there. 4, 2, 4, 5. Yeah, we're going to go all bet set. So that is awesome. And dice out. And we have a 5, 4, 9, center field 9. We see this dice result every so often. Usually it's a 6, 3 or the 3, 6. That 5, 4 is a single pitch, by the way. So single pitch of the dice. We're going to go up to $60 on that 9. And so far in the shooter, we've brought back $377. We have $195 on the table. We need the 8, 10, and 12 for the tall. And if we get that, we'll make them all. 4, 2, 4, 5. And we got all bets set. And 5, 1 mixer. 6 is hit. And that is our point. So we hit our point. So that's the second point that we have hit today, on this shooter at least. I've obviously hit a lot more points on the other shooters than that. But we're going to go to $40 on the pass line now. And we're going to go with a $6 craps check. And we're still looking for that 8, 10, and 12. 8, 10, and 12. 4, 2, 4, 5. And we got all bets set. So Duracell's thinking about Stormin' Norman and Colin Powell. Colin Powell, I think, would have been an awesome president. I would have liked to seen him as a president of the United States. And the dice hit the back wall and they rolled off, but we have a 415 horse and buggy. They picked up a little bit of energy when they came off that back wall and rolled out a little bit further than I would have liked to have seen them. So our new point is going to be 5. We're going to take that $35 out to 5. We're going to put $18 on the 6. And we're going to call that all bets set with $393 brought back. We have $196 on a table. We have a 4, 2, 4, 5 dice set. And I'll hit set. Good morning, Arnell. Nice out. And we have a 459. Hit the 9 again. 9 is definitely becoming a hot number on this shooter. It's our third 9 for this shooter. And that's going to allow us to go up to $100 on that 9. Now, what I could do, we're going to stick with that. We're going to go with the $100 on this 9. So, one of the things we could do, and this is one of the things I was always talking about in recent past, is coming up with a recovery system. We have the 4 and 10 pressed up one time. We have the 9 really pressed up, which we're starting to hit it with this number. This might be an opportunity just to start over at the 96 across the level, or maybe just do on the outside. But we're going to stick with this. We're going to keep on going. In the real casino, I probably would start over and just go with the outside. I wouldn't even pick up the 6 and 8 because of the numbers that we are hitting with this shooter. Dice out. We hit that darn mixing bowl, guys, and we ended up with that double pitch. 4-3-7, and that is a 7 out. So that's going to end our roll for this shooter. And we ended up with a 17 rower, so we actually finished out a little bit decent today for our slow start that we had. Let's go to our statistics, see where we finished out for the day. Box numbers were expected. Inside numbers are a little bit low. 4s and 10s were high. Come out 7s are low. Horns and fields are high. Hardways are a little low. We were on a light side play today. We had row number 5 and 6. We had a 15 and 17 respectively. And those roll quality points were decent, but I would have liked to have seen them a little bit higher than that. We had an SOR of 9.0 and an SRR of 6.8. Our hot numbers today were the 5, the 9, and the horns. 7s are below the expected. We had 7 of them. The expected would have been at 9. So not too bad here, guys. Let's go over to our last screen here. We'll do a closing thing right here. Arnell said just caught my roll where I had dealers 210 on the 6. Rolled a good hour and a half. So you just got done rolling, or pulled an Ed move for the on the 6 for the first time at the casino? Wow, that's awesome. You do like that chart. Thank you, Marble Fork. But hey, guys, I'm going to take off here. I hope everybody has a very safe and enjoyable Memorial Weekend. If you are doing any traveling, be safe, have fun, enjoy, spend time with your family. Make sure that you honor those who have served us in the military, United States military. But hey, my name is Joan. This is my Crapsmaster Dice Shooting Journey. Have a great weekend. We'll see you guys on Tuesday next week.